Welcome back to part 2 of Understanding Abuse. In this video, we're going to talk about emotional abuse. Emotional abuse is any behavior that undermines an individual's sense of self-worth or emotional well-being. Examples of emotional abuse are manipulation and control tactics, isolation from friends and family, gaslighting, passive aggressiveness, withholding affection or giving the silent treatment, blaming and guilt, public and private humiliation and mocking, dismissing or minimizing feelings, love bombing and withdrawing, jealousy and possessiveness that is framed as love, and love threatening and intimidation. The impact of emotional abuse: low self-esteem and self-worth. Low self-esteem and self-worth looks like self-doubting, internalizing abusive messages, people-pleasing, self-sacrificing, hiding true thoughts or feelings, and feeling undeserving of love, success, and basic kindness. The statement that someone may say when they experience low self-esteem is, I feel like I'm a burden to everyone, or I don't want to be a burden to everyone. Another impact is impact on your mental health, and this causes emotional scarring, anxiety and depression, PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, intrusive thoughts, which causes flashbacks, emotional numbness, difficulty concentrating, memory problems, and feeling foggy. The next impact that emotional abuse has is social withdrawal and isolation, which causes fear of rejection, judgment, or not being believed, trust issues, difficulty forming healthy connections and relationships, feeling embarrassed, ashamed, or emotionally shut down, avoiding social situations and support system. The next one is loss of boundaries and identity. When someone struggles with boundaries or identity, it looks like these examples: unable to say no or recognize red flags, losing sense of who they are and what they value or what they want, feeling like they exist only to meet others' needs or expectations, likely to endure further manipulation and toxic relationships. Some of the things that people say when dealing with these impacts for social withdrawal is no one will understand anyway. And for loss of identity, I don't know who I am without them, or I don't know who I am anymore. The next impact is repeating abuse cycles. This looks like attracting or staying in abusive relationship. And this could be romantic relationships, family relationships, work dynamic relationships, and friendship. Confusing abuse with love or attention, normalizing toxicity and chaos, struggling to believe they can do better or break free. The next one is struggles with career, education, or daily functioning. And this look like undermining their own abilities, sabotaging opportunities, fear of speaking up, being seen, or succeeding, difficulty managing tasks, being emotionally overwhelmed, and constant fear or failure of being exposed as inadequate. The things people say in abusive cycles: maybe this is the best I can get. Maybe this is the best that I can do. And another one that people say when dealing with struggles of their career, an example could be, I quit my job today because it was too much. These are just signs and examples. The next impact that emotional abuse can cause is physical health symptoms. And this looks like chronic fatigue and exhaustion, headaches, stomach ache and muscle tension, sleep problems such as nightmares or insomnia, struggles with their immune system or stress-related issues, psychosomatic symptoms, which is physical symptoms caused by emotional trauma. And the last example that I'm going to use for impact that emotional abuse causes is spiritual confusion and disconnection. So this looks like loss of faith or questioning spiritual worth, feeling abandoned or punished by God, shame around spiritual identity or role, struggling to find purpose, peace, or hope. I am going to end the video here, and I'm going to do a next part where we're still going to be on emotional abuse. Don't want to make the video long, so come back for the next part because I am going to break down some examples of what emotional abuse look like and the impact that it will have on someone's reality and everyday life. I'll see you in the next video.